So over here is another form of thermoforming, or forming a plastic sheet. Here we're going to form just a section of a plastic sheet. So we call this the strip heater, or for localized bending. Bending in a certain spot on that strip. When I'm finished here, I'm going to have this picture holder that'll hold a wallet-sized photo. We want to close this very tightly so it holds the photo tightly and have the right angle so when it sits on your desk at home, we can view that picture good. There's a set of directions right here with measurements and bending locations on a strip of plastic. The plastic strips probably have, again, a protective coating, so we want to remove that protective coating. And also, these have been cut on a table saw, so the edges are pretty chipped up, and we want to clean up those edges while it's still straight. You'll find an edge scraper up here with a couple of different profiles. I'm going to hold that at a slight angle, and I'm going to scrape that edge clean. I might even give this a rotate. Clean up that edge a little bit. I'll do the same thing to the other edge. This is the rough one. This is the one that was cut on the table saw. Alright, after I've got those edges cleaned up, they're no longer sharp and they look a lot better than they did before. I'm going to do my measurements and my marking for my bending locations using a wet erase marker. I like to use a wet erase marker a lot for this project because when I'm done, I can simply run it underneath the sink and all my markings will be gone and I've got a clean product. So my first bending location is going to be bend A. Bend A is 2 3/4 of an inch from the end of the plastic. Bend B is 5 3/4 of an inch from the end of the plastic. There's only 2 bends. So let's lay out those 2 bends. Bend A, 2 3/4. Bend B, 5 3/4. There's electricity running through this metal electrode here, and that's heating that up. I want to put bend A right above the electrode. Try to hold it as squarely as possible to the electrode. And what you're going to find is that's going to take about 2 minutes. Flip it over, 2 more minutes. Flip it over, 2 more minutes. Remember, bend A is a fully closed bend. If I don't heat this enough, I'm going to snap it when I go to bend it. I've had about 2 minutes, flip 2 minutes, flip 2 minutes. You can see it's very soft. I'm hopeful I can bend line A, or bend A, as closed as possible. It's going to be hot, so I'm going to use this to kind of protect my hands as I bend A as close as I possibly can. So as you can see, my bend is very tight, my plastic is closed together, and I tried to line up the edges so it didn't bend off to one side or the other. I'm now going to put line B over the heat. This one probably only needs 2 minutes on one and 2 minutes on the other because bend B isn't as steep of an angle. Alright, we've done 2 minutes on one side, 2 minutes on the other. I can see it's soft and flexible. The challenge here is to get the right angle. Well, think about your desk. What kind of angle do we need for our desk? Also, I want to hold this for a moment. Okay? If I let go of it right now, it's going to want to spring back and lose this angle. And there we have our finished picture holder, tightly bent at A, shut together. My picture will slide in. I'm just going to rinse this under the sink to get rid of my green wet erase marker.